Windy as usual, but I needed that. So, as I mentioned this morning, and I mentioned weeks ago when people thought I was crazy, that we'll be seeing the 50s very soon, and I got all these comments saying, not to my good community, but all these comments saying, oh, you must be new to crypto. Get the hell out of here. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I do. It doesn't take a genius to see where we're going. It doesn't take a genius to see that we will come back. And we will. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, there's no reason to rehash yesterday's stream. We need to wait and see. And I would be patient. Don't listen to everyone saying these are buying opportunities, which eventually, most likely they will be. But don't get caught. Don't get caught when we have a little bump in green and then we trail on down, because we liquidated so much. It's ridiculous. Grayscale selling, ETF selling. There's no inflows. Hong Kong, as I, of course, said, would be a nothing, which it is. Excuse the wind. Just don't get caught. If you're near profits and it keeps coming down, you might want to take some and accumulate if you believe in the project later. But you don't want to be buying, kiss away all your profits and then not have the money to buy more at a better price. If you bought something at $10 and it's at $10.20 now, I would probably get out of it. My personal opinion, not financial advice. Buy in at $8 if you see it trending down there. We'll see what the Fed has to say today. It's a lot of it's priced in, but if it comes out very hawkish, that will not be priced in. Comment if you will, subscribe, share, let me know how I can help. It's a little too windy to be doing this, and I got more energy to burn. But don't panic, and don't look at your portfolio if it's bothering you. I haven't looked at my portfolio in days. I just see the red. I watch Bitcoin, I know what happens there. There's some of my alts that have popped up I just happen to see. But I don't need to see I'm down another, 500 grand today. It's not necessary. I'm not selling those anymore. So, right now it's in a sticky situation where I will end up accumulating more eventually. But I won't be doing that at lows. I will be doing it probably when it pops up. That's right, ZE. Hello, sir. And we meet again. To Lovechild Capitalism Lab. Oh boy. People thought I was crazy when I called the 50s. And it's, like I said, it has nothing to do with TA. It has nothing to do with the history and the sell-off. It has nothing to do with the 4-year cycle. It has to do with what's going on. We all know this, or we should know this. People who preach, sell a May, go away, and the history of, if you did this from May to September, you're down 30%. But if you did this from September to December, you're up this. It just happens to coincide with what's going on in the world at the time. Nothing to do with market cycles. I don't blame you. I'm getting to I care, but I'm getting to the point where I'm just, chilling for a while and gonna do other videos. I'll do my stuff like this, but focus on some of the health stuff to help people out, which I've been getting a lot of things on other social networks to help them with diabetes and getting off alcohol and shit like that. Should have bought 18 months ago, exactly. Yeah, it takes a genius for that, right? I will tell you though, if we do get down to 40s, I will buy Bitcoin. I'll buy 2 Bitcoins. If we get to 40K, I'll buy 80K worth. I'll sell it at 73. So, not gonna hold that shit. ETFs are selling. If you look at all the most of the YouTubers saying that they're going to hold. They don't just get in and sell out. Hell yeah. As you and I discussed yesterday, ZE, people getting in at 75, 73, 72, whatever, and it's at 57. You don't think they're hanging their people at BlackRock and Fidelity and ARK and so on and so forth? Hills, yes, they is. Yeah, and manufacturing has been dying forever, and the economy's okay. I see these people saying, the economy is not okay. Mr. Fisherman, harmonica player. Look at the algae bloom. If you have dogs and it's hot weather, this is not the deadly kind. Don't let your dogs swim in stagnant water when it gets hot out. They will die within 3 or 4 hours if there's algae bloom. So, I have to say I'll be interested in the Fed talk today. I just hope he comes out moderate. And he's certainly not lowering rates. But God, that would be amazing. Not going to happen. Boy, it'd be interesting though if he just was really hawkish, just said, we're going to raise rates. We decided to raise it a quarter point. Man, the markets would go nuts. Nuts. So we're in the 50s. Hit a ton of liquidations. We have many above us. I don't see, that's the only way we're getting back up. And when you have no volume like we have, that I've been talking about, 60 billion, whatever it may be, it's just going to clear it out so quickly. Until we get back to 150 to 200 billion a day, and really not 150, but that starts momentum, we won't see anything. And that will only happen with liquidations getting us up into the mid-70s. Now, though, actually, we get to 65K, people will get happy again. It's all a mental game, ZE. It's all a mental game for you and me. So, for the people watching this later, just play cool. Step away. Unless you are going to invest or sell. I advise stepping away from your portfolio. If you want to listen to crypto YouTubers or myself, feel free to. I'm not going to, there's nothing that anyone knows. You can listen to the most financially successful people in the world, not even in crypto. In the markets, they don't have a clue. It's all reliant on what macroly happens. So if this is killing you, because it's not me, it frustrates me, but I'm okay. ZE is okay. We're annoyed. Step away. Don't look at your freaking portfolio. If you are going to buy, if you want to buy, then be involved. Pick a place to get in and jump in. Pick a place to sell. Don't stare at your portfolio all day. It'll just bring you bad news. Velodrome's up right now. Goldfinch, many things in my portfolio I know are up. Not from looking at my portfolio, but listening to other folks this morning. And, just looking at the market, not in my exchange, but just in general to see where Bitcoin is. And I see things that are up, very minimal. As I was mentioning on my rant this morning, listening to the little guy, like I said, I'm a little guy too. I'm only 5'6". On Crypto Banner this morning, talking, everyone's saying, we could go to 48K, or we could go to 73K. I mean, it's like these guys hedge their bets on everything. I mean, it's easy to say we could go down or we can go up. Ben does that the best. Don't listen to that shit. No one knows where they're going. Resistance and support mean nothing. I repeat myself every day because it's important to note. No one knows a price prediction. Stop asking me that. Right now is not the time to be asking that on any crypto YouTuber. They're lying to you if they give you a price prediction. If I listened to other folks, I would end up asking my parents for food money. That's exactly right. I'd be sending you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, ZE. They would be rotten by the time they got there. Actually, there's so many preservatives in it, they'd probably be fine. And on good news, Morningstar, which is a vegan food brand, they make fake chicken, fake all this stuff. No, it's not a health freaking food. But I have 3 kids. They're all grown, and they like two of them don't like it because it's too realistic. They just re-released a riblet. Oh, but why do vegans want stuff to taste like meat? Well, I didn't give up eating dead corpses because I didn't like the taste of many things. I gave it up because I'm against cruelty to the innocent. That is animals. And that is humans that are innocent. Now, if you're not innocent, you can be hung for all I care. I could care less. But they just brought back, after 5 years, Morningstar vegan riblets. I haven't had one of those, or like a rib sandwich type of thing, for 25 years or something. Longer than that, before I got married. 4 and 8. Yes, I will take care of you, ZE. Have no problem. Hey, 073. But I'm telling you, the morning release it, and there's some freaking happy vegans out there. Now, it's very realistic, but my youngest daughter, who's 15, after she kicked ass in soccer yesterday, I made her one. First time I've ever had it. Holy shit, was that good. Anyways, enough of that. 4 and 8 coming your way. Must be windy. Sorry, it is windy as hell. Just got my run in. I have a lot of steam to burn off. What I've noticed on these streams later on, about 50 to 100 people watch it, so I appreciate that. If those folks coming on could subscribe or let me know what you want to hear more of, I'm happy to help. I was on James Aspie's live stream for a second yesterday. I saw some people on there that support me. Appreciate that. And I mean support by being subs, not donations. Don't want anyone's money. Never give me money. I will never take money. I don't need it. I'm here to help people who don't have money make some money. So I will never ask money from you, ever. You could send me a Bitcoin or two. No, I'm joking. Never. But, the rest of this week should be interesting. I'm looking forward to the meeting today. Sorry about the wind. It's got to be killing you guys. I apologize. But, it's now or never on this thing. Otherwise, I do a bunch of short videos of me ranting. You don't want to hear that always. Ooh, look at that. Let's see. Maybe that helps a little bit. I can walk backwards. Holy shit. I know, ZE, you're getting hit hard. We all are, who've been in this forever. We'll all be good. We do need a turnaround, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But I just don't think it's the time to start accumulating. Excuse the noise right here. This guy trimming. Everyone's got to make a living. It is time, though, to get money on the side if you want to, get back in at some point. And I keep preaching that. And the government is kind of like perking up as well, hitting the FUD on crypto. They're taking it to a new level, so beware of that. Don't listen to the people saying these are gifts. I mean, as I was mentioning this morning in some of these chats, 5,000 people on Banter today preaching about, oh my God, this is such a gift. Oh my God, these low prices. Guys, it's time to buy, Don't listen to that, please. Long run, probably. But if Bitcoin takes a huge, another leg down into the 40s, alts are going to go down. I bought Shadow at $1.22. It's like 70 cents now. That'll be at 30 cents before you know it. And that's, like 15 grand gone. Will it come back? Maybe. Maybe it'll only come to $1 in the bull run. This is not a retracement, a bull run retracement. Not at all. We're 2 more days before I am legally allowed to start buying and selling crypto. I think that I will wait a bit longer before jumping in. So I've been saying this is not the right time. No, I would wait. Yeah, absolutely. Start accumulating money, have it ready to go and execute. I'm not buying right now. I was buying over the weekend, but that's okay. Not a ton. Last week I got my ass handed to me because I spent a ton of money. I spent a ton of money in 100K. It's worth about 20K right now. So if it reaches 40, I will reset almost all my yeah. I mean, we're not in a happy place, but you should be optimistic. You should just, like, you know, if you're not invested, someone like you, F073, where you have no vested interest in regards to being down or anything, you stay connected. You stay watching this stuff, but don't listen to the bullshit you'll hear. Just do not listen to it. Do not tell them it, you know. Now that, you know, 2 weeks ago, Banter was saying it's time to buy. Now it's time to buy. This was a proper correction. Now he's on there saying, it's not a proper time to buy. So everyone will, like, try to correct themselves, because all they can do is count on you smashing the likes, as they say, or, you know, as Banter says, obliterate the likes so we can go to Valhalla. You know, any of that bullshit you got to get out of those guys. Take them all, including myself, for what it's worth. I'm not here for really entertainment value. I'm here to actually talk with you guys. But just be careful. Don't ever get in a Discord group. That's my recommendation. A lot of people do in my community. I do that. I just think it's bullshit. They don't know what they're talking about. With the homework you're doing and with the research you're doing and being on these streams, you're learning everything you need to know. You don't need to pay extra to get into some private group where they're going to give you secret info. Do you think they know anything? They don't know shit. They might know graphing. They might know about the projects, but no one has an inside guy. No one knows where it's going to go, because trust me, they wouldn't want $100 or $200 from you to be in a private group if they knew that. They would be doing it all by themselves, and they'd be on some island done. Not on YouTube, I promise you that. Yep, listen and wait. That's all. I believe that's the right approach. And look at this. Even if you miss the bottom, which we are not at, even if we have a nice green rise here, we're going to dip back down, in my opinion. Even if you miss the bottom, excuse me, I'm running across the street here. Who cares? Rich are made in the bear market, that's true. But we had 3 years to accumulate. We are getting back to those levels. So all us idiots who have been doing the right thing, accumulating over the last 3 years, could have been doing it right now, for the most part. Not Bitcoin, but many other projects. Not Solana, not AIOZ, not other things, but many projects are right back where I bought it. So you missed nothing. The last 2 months, the goofballs showed us their... yes. ZE, you know well enough. No one knows shit. You may know numbers. I mean, I've been doing this forever. If I was a genius, I would have sold everything a month ago and bought it back. I would have sold everything but Bitcoin. Nobody knows. The last cycle, nobody knew to sell. The majority of people, and I mean 99% of crypto people didn't sell the last bull market. And they got killed. I sold quite a bit, but there was a ton I didn't, and in the ass. So what we do is we just hang on. If you're heavily invested, step away from your portfolio, be engaged. But the truth of the matter is, be more engaged on CNBC Squawk Box. You know, that they'll kind of tell you where the market's at. It's not biased. And the reason I say that is they have guests on that truly know the market. They don't know where it's going, but they have good opinions on things, and they will give you data on the economy. People think they know what's going on. Well, no. Until you hear it from CEOs, until you hear it from industries, until you hear it from people within the Fed throughout the country, until you hear it from earnings and the numbers, which you will get there, you don't know anything. Because it's all related to our market, brothers and sisters. It's all related. I am more trustworthy than them. I can tell you that if you buy a pre-sale scam, yes, mean token. Absolutely. I haven't even I don't really look at memes. I'm sure they're taking a killing, and, you know, for everyone listening to this later, let me know what you need. My recommendation is just chilling, taking a breath, do something that's going to make you happy, get out of the markets. If you want a video from me, I'll do anything, I'll do what you need, health, vegan, or crypto. But, there's nothing to say about crypto or the equities market right now. It'll go where it goes. And there's nothing we can do about it. Just don't listen to the people saying they know where it's going and when it's going to stop, when we're going to rally. In a sense, it's comical. I mean, listen to it, but don't believe in it. It can be entertaining, but it can be frustrating because I see when I said in the chats, these people believing this shit. It's just not true. Even some of my videos over the last few weeks, I said I'm DCAing. That's what I was doing. I truly believe that'll be okay for me in the long run. But shit, I've been DCAing for 3 years. I do believe if the bull market comes back, which it could be over, I don't think it is. But anything can happen. We get into a serious situation, it's cut dry. I'm basically more of a crypto guru than them. Yeah, that's true. Have you tried the alcohol? Yes, I have. If so, did you like them? Planning on drinking? I'm not planning on drinking, so I'm interested. Yes. Okay, so great. Let me spend a couple minutes on that. Few words for the people here. ZE, love you, brother. So, I tried True Cava, and good for you for not drinking. I can go into that at some other point. I have 3 kids. None of them drink. I drank my whole life until a little over a year ago. Not an alcoholic. I was just your average partier on the weekend. So I tried True Cava. It's made out of Cava. I read a lot about it. It's a natural plant-based thing. I tried the can. I could only drink 1 can. It's pretty heavy. I didn't get much out of it. I got a little calm. I slept great. But it did not give me an altered state. So I got some drops from them, some oil. I do feel a little calm from them. And I've been sleeping like a rock when I've done it. Do I recommend it for someone who kind of wants to be with people who are drinking and social? No. I'll have to dig in more to it. I'm going to try more cans later on, but I didn't get that. Crypto market lifting you up. Don't invest. Don't look at the same. Yep, you're right, ZE. So on to Kin Euphorics. I tried the 1 spritz thing. I drank 3 cans. They're pretty small. I got caffeine out of it. I didn't get anything else out of it. At this point, I've got 3 other things by them, or 2 other versions. They're all vegan except for 1. They had they had some animal product in it. I don't know. I don't think it was gelatin. I can't remember what it was. So I can't have that one. But I'll try the others. So far, not impressed. Out of all of them, so True Cava makes you chilled. It's not a good alcohol alternative at this point, I believe. I did get something called Feel Free. It's a little bottle. It's Cava and kratom. Never had kratom before. I hear it's kind of opiate. It's a plant opiate in a sense where it can be fairly addictive if you have it every day. Well, you shouldn't. All these people talking about it, getting off of it. Well, it's because they were drinking 10 a day, 15 a day. So I had a half of one, which is what you're supposed to do. And boy, did it give me energy. And boy, did it put me in a great mood. And boy, did I sleep like a truck. Like a truck. That makes no sense. How about a beer? I slept very well. So I did like that. I only had a half. That's what I've done so far. Truth of the matter is I might try. There's a couple of drinks called Delta 9. It's a THC Delta 9. They sell them. I might try one of those just because, that does make you probably a little loopy. I don't smoke pot or anything like that, but I might try it. But out of the 3 that I've tried so far, I think if you like Cava, True Cava is a good thing. It's just not going to give you what people would want. At least I didn't see it. And I've seen all these reviews where people are like, oh my God, it's very close to drinking. I have not seen any of those even close to that. I don't want to feel drunk. But Feel Free is the only one so far, and I've got other products to try, and I'll do more reviews on it later when I try them out. I think things should be tried a couple times before I give them a fair review. The problem is, I don't want to do this stuff every day. I'm pretty health conscious, even though these are fairly healthy, but have a good amount of sugar, and some of them have caffeine. Caffeine's okay. It's just, at 8 o'clock at night, I don't want to be drinking 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'll do more on those when I give them a fair shot. So far, the one I'm mainly impressed with in regards to how it makes me feel is feel free. Sleeping, the True Cava is awesome. It makes me sleep very well, which I don't need that. I don't need a sleeping aid, but I'm just telling you. So, love you guys. For whoever's jumping on later, I'm cutting this short just because I'm going to go work out. I need to get some energy out. Maybe I'll try to jump on Bob's later. ZE will give him a hard time. For you guys jumping on after the fact, thanks for coming. Comment, subscribe, like, and let me know what I can do to help. What do you want to hear from me? I will do it. All right, thank you for your opinions on the taste effects. Yeah, the taste isn't great either. I'll tell you that. I know all of them. They're nothing special. So I'm researching to see what is available. Yeah, I would, yeah, Bob. 073, yeah, I would hold off since you're not doing anything anyways. Those three, they're nothing special. They're probably not in your country right now. But, yeah, let me know when you're of age. Stay away from the alcohol. It's not worth it. It's crap.